Ploppity boop bop boop. Hey, hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. Gotta pause that. Oh wait, it's playing an ad. I just got ad money. I probably made like, I don't know, 10% of a penny there. I mean, the people making money on YouTube, that's just wrong. Hi. Hello. Hello. Let's see if it works today, people. Let's see if stuff works. That works. Let's see if this works. I bet it doesn't. It doesn't. It does, but it didn't update. So why did it not update? It's half working. That's par for the course. It is not updating. It updated yesterday. That thing that was supposed to work and is not working. Show leaderboard. That's what that's called. And it's a very simple command. That is good. Now, oh no, I want update leaderboard. That's the one I want. So what is happening? Why is it not working? It was working yesterday again. I had it working again. I wonder if this is the problem. we're only gonna try and get it to work here just for a minute, because if it doesn't work, then yeah, it's just not updating. And now here's what's funny is I did a test stream yesterday. Worked just fine. Work just fine. See, weather's working. Weather's working. Working weather. And it's accurate. Money, because I support who I want to support. Thank you. I like money, Stephen. Thank you for the $5. And now my voice should have changed. I don't know what the voice is, but I see it seems to be working. So I'm hoping this is a fun voice. I hope it's not the pilot again, because the pilot voice sucks. It's just too messed up. Skeep bop a doo bop a dee doo boop bop a scoobity ba doo boop boop hey a doo doo boop bop a doo boop boo skip bop a doo boop boo. All right, it's going to end any second now. Switch back over. Switch back over. Switch back over. 30 seconds is a long ass time. 30 seconds was way too long there. Maybe I cut that down to like 20 seconds. What do you think? Is that too long? Is that a good amount? And I gotta say some highs. All right, so the leaderboard again, the rank is working. If you're curious to see who the top 5 pellets are, rank is indeed working. You see in the stream there. That is correct, right? People are getting points. That's all working. So the background stuff is working correctly. It's just that it's not updating this visual right there. It's just not updating it. Everything's working. I had it working again yesterday, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. We're just going to hide that and get out of it. And we're going to close that. It's not if it doesn't show you as number 1, right? That's what you're saying, Jorge. All right, let's say some highs. Good morning, everybody. Hi. Afternoon and good morning to everybody. It's going to be a good day today. I can feel it in my bones. Okay, right off the top, Nano Aquarium guy won't be here by noon, but I will come in later. Well, I appreciate you being here anytime you can, Jake. And same with Steven. He's got a meeting. Thankful I can pay someone to mow our lawn, but God, do I hate listening to mow right outside my window. Absolutely cannot focus. I could see that. Ours isn't, I'm on the 2nd floor, so it would be a little distance away, but I did not mow. It's bad. It is bad. And it's been so warm. Again, 55 degrees today. That is crazy. Look at it out there. Oh, I forgot. I was going to, look. Oh, so unprofessional. That's a USB cable. and that's the windowsill, and that's grapevine. And I meant to rip down the grapevine more so that we could see. What is that? Oh, that's not, that's something else. Maybe I got it. All right. Well, anyways, you know what? Hold, please. Hold. Hold, please. Please hold. Your views are very important to us. Please stay in the line. An operator will be with you shortly. Grapevine's going down. Wow. That is quite the vine. It's very viney, this vine. It's the viniest vine I've ever vined. Vine, like TikTok. TikTok, TikTok. Doobity boop boop doodaloo. Much better. Much better. And I've turned the camera. You got a little bit different view going on there because I want to get rid of more of the grapevine. But it is right where, if I go any farther to the left on the screen, it's just all grapevine. Now, there's two windows in my room. You're looking at one of them. Well, actually, you're on the windowsill outside of one of them. And I left that camera out there overnight, too. I forgot. That cell phone, it was on the sill overnight. And there's still a USB cable sitting there, though. Oh, God. It's all ruined. It's all ruined. Look what you people make me do, you know? I do this all for you. This isn't for me. This is for you. I do this for you guys. I mean, I don't care about this, you know? This is all for you. I know how much this matters to everybody. Why is it doing that? It's weird. It's showing. It's up it fell. Let's try this. I had this shit set up, you know? That's what I'm saying. You know, any professional person who knew what the hell they were doing would have this already ready already, you know? But yeah, but we're not, you know, there's a very low level of professionalism here. I don't know what's going on. Well, that's what we're getting. And if you don't like it, then you know where to send your thoughts and prayers. We don't get this wide of you, but that's going to have to work. Okay, I'm done messing. Where we at? Doing all those tests, troubleshooting Rico. Come on, everyone, let's join in on the fun. Woo! Hi, Whip. What's going on, brother? What's going on, brother? I'll be looking as I get ready to mow. Thankfully, the weather is cooling down, so lawns don't grow fast, but I have a lot of trimming the bush that needs to be done. Trimming the bush that needs to be done. Yeah, and again, my lawn was not mowed. You can see in the access road there how low the grass is, and then look at how furry my grass looks compared to it. That's the way my grass should look. That's the proper height, you know, for this time of year. It's been mowed. My grass is not, and it's way higher than you think it is by looking at that. It is very deep. Like I was watching a squirrel coming from the very back section there where it's all overgrown, hopping through the stuff, and he was like buried each time he went back down to the ground. That's how deep the grass is. Mark Stilson, good day, sir. I hope you're doing well today. Mark's going through some stuff health-wise. I'm sure most of you are aware of that. So any day we get to see him and hang out is a positive, and I wish the best for him. He's going through a very difficult time. So Vanoski, good morning. Killer Kitty, guess what? Yeah. Killer Kitty is going to be our guest for the Focus On Tuesday. And there's only 15 people here, but you 15 people know now that Killer Kitty is going to be our guest for the Focus On. And this Saturday, I'm doing one too. We have Dr. Black from Australia. We have one of our Australian friends going to join us. Dr. Black has a very interesting life. He likes to smash acoustic guitars on streams. He's a funny guy. He's a very intelligent, funny guy, and I'm looking forward to that one too. We got a few of them lined up. I'm trying to get them filled out again, and get the schedule out there and get some more people going on it. And again, Saturdays won't always be Focus-Ons. It just happened that this week it worked out because Ed's going to be at the OCA with, I don't know who else, but for sure, the amazing Oinky. So Oinky and Ed will be at the OCA, so he couldn't stream anyways. So it was a good weekend for me to do the Focus On, because again, on Saturdays, it's going to be rotated around between Skipper, myself, and Ed, and we'll do, once in a while, they might have a specific thing that they're doing. So Ed, like, let's say Skipper has something he wants to do, Ed and I won't be with him. It'll be Skipper and his guest or whatever. But most of the time, and each of the other us will do that too, like me with the Focus On this weekend. But the rest of the time, it'll be the three of us, just hanging out, doing the same type of show each Saturday, and we're just going to rotate through our channels. That way we all we get to share that time slot. I don't need to have it all the time. It fell to me. It was sort of, and again, when I say my time slot, you know what I mean by that, right? I don't mean that nobody else can stream at that time, right? But, some of us sort of have a regular time slot that we use. And Tuesday nights for me, Friday nights McStreamy, you know what I'm saying. Doesn't matter if anybody else streams at that time, but that's when our regular scheduled stream is. So years ago now, it was Ed and James doing a Saturday night stream. They did Thursday nights and Saturday nights. It was a lot of fun. Missed that Saturday night stream. Well, then James decided no more on the Saturdays, so Ed and I started doing a stream on Saturday nights. And then Ed had to cut back a little bit, so it fell to me, and I've been using that slot pretty much since, so like the last year and a half. But I don't need to use it every week, and why not shake it up a little bit and give Skipper a little bit more time on a stream that he can, he can usually get Saturday nights, and Ed as well, so that Ed can do another stream on his channel every once in a while. It's nice to be nice to the nice. That one sounded like a sports announcer. I don't know why I said it like that. Sports announcer. Oh God, it sounds like a sports announcer. Whoa, that's my Woody Allen. Whoa. He sounds like a sports announcer. No, that sounded more like Jerry Lewis. Freundleben. Reverb announcer voice. There's Vanoski. What's up, Jorge? Good morning. 30 seconds seems like a good time. 30 seconds seems like a good time. Okay. I am already very far behind. Oh, I wanted to close this window a little bit because even though it's 56, it feels colder. I don't know why. I'm in a t-shirt. Maybe there's enough of a breeze. It feels, usually 56 degrees is just t-shirt weather for me. It doesn't bother me at all. So, let's see. Did I get anybody? There's Victor. Good morning or good afternoon, Victor. Hello. Thanks for being here. Scrolling down the list. That transition is fancy. Which one is that? This? Just the transition between? I tried to do a little bit more. I like this be right back thing. Look at, I got it, just sort of 3D effect a little bit, Tried to make that all look fancy. Trying to fancy things up a little bit. Just a little bit, just trying to add some stuff. Trying to make the stream a little bit more fun for you guys with all that kind of stuff. all that kind of stuff. Victor's got the turkey for Thanksgiving Day. And yesterday when you said that, you said you were getting your turkey. I was like, wow, that seems early. And I didn't realize we're so friggin' close. I mean, Thanksgiving is right there. Is it next week? It's a week from today, right? Yeah, today's Thursday. Week from today is Thanksgiving. That's crazy to me. That is crazy to me that it's already. What kind of tree is that in the backyard? It looks bigger than it is there. Killer T. It looks bigger than it is, but that is an ash tree, and it's actually dead. We had the ash borers hit us this last year. And so on the very right of the screen, you also see another ash tree that's dead, and that's our property as well. And then there's a cherry tree that also died a couple years ago. So those two trees, those three trees, and the closest to the camera, all three of them are dead and will be coming down at some point. That's a black walnut. Right closest to the gray house in the middle there, that is a black walnut tree. That one's fine, but these other ones are not. And then above me over here, there is a cottonwood and a black walnut too. And they are perfectly distanced far apart from my hammock. I mean, I can't put a hammock in there because I've let that grow up so much, but the hammock does fit in there very well. So yes, unfortunately, that ash tree did die this year from the ash borers. They got into it, and it was unfortunate. You know, that was a nice tree. I really liked it. We had a hemlock was over here. There was a hemlock, and it fell down, and we had a really bad windstorm, I don't know, 10 years ago. And it fell down too. So now we have no trees in that part of the property. We're going to put something else where that ash tree is, though. We're going to put something there. Actually, I think it's going to move a little closer to the house and a little closer to the road to block some sun hitting the house in the summertime, right? Not super close, but probably you see where the metal clothesline is. Probably if you go in a straight line between that and the road, it'll be somewhere over there, and it'll help shade the house a little bit in the summer. Not that we get, hot here, but still. Let's see. Wi-Fi is here. Hello, hello. ADHD. Hi. What's going on? It's good to see you, Emily. What's going on? Good thing you are not a professional. Correct. In so many different ways. So many different ways. Nice blue skies. Yeah, unfortunately. You know me. I like the clouds. I like a nice cloudy sky. And there's hardly anything there. Again, this has got to be close to record highs for us. It is close to record highs, I think. I never went back and looked to see what our record was for the area. But I'm pretty sure that is a record high. Or I'm not a record high, but close to it. Close to it. And it's supposed to hit 60 today, which is crazy for this time of the year. 57 tomorrow, and then back to the normal, back into the 40s during the day, and even 30s some days, and lows in the 20s. So, that's back to normal. So starting on Saturday, we'll see our regular scheduled temperatures. Regular scheduled. Cake for breakfast today. That sounds good. I had my normal bagel. I like furry grass. I like furry grass. How far behind am I? I'm not far. Roughly 10 minutes. Nature does have other colors than gray and brown. It's funny, Jorge, living in Arizona as you do, and there in Phoenix, where there was quite a bit of green, but it wasn't, I didn't realize that it really wasn't green. It was sort of a yellowish. It was sort of a green yellow. Even the grass and stuff, it looked like it was green to me. But then I hadn't left Arizona in a very long time, probably 15, 20 years. And we got on a plane and went to Chicago to see my grandma. And we got off the plane and there was, fields of grass and all kinds of trees. And the green just assaulted us. It was so green. It was so bright. And we're like, holy crap, that's green. It's weird how you get so used to something being such a subtle thing and then just being, boom, green, mother, right in your face. Green in your face. That's what it felt like. And now, of course, we're used to it. And now my buddy Sean, who still lives out in Arizona, I showed him pictures of the backyard one time, and the grass was pretty yellow. We were going through a drought, and I was like, "Man, that grass is yellow." And he's like, "What? That looks it's greener than the green." You know, it's weird that way. Killer Kitty, thank you, Rico. Yeah, I mean, you're my friend, Mark, and I'm think about you quite often with what you're going through. Steven says, I miss Blackie's Tuesday stream. Yeah, I think he's going to try and bring that back. I'm not sure, but Blackie and Corvus Oskin streamed on Tuesday nights. I think at 10 Eastern time was the time, right? Somewhere around there. It was right after Bentley was done, so maybe it was 10:30. I can't remember, but somewhere around there. And it was always fun. There was a lot of different topics they brought up, a lot of geeky stuff. Star Wars, he's a big fan of Star Wars. And for people who don't know Dr. Black, he is a very funny guy. And I feel like he might actually be a doctor, but he also is a very talented musician. Some of the music that he plays on there is music that he created at one point. How is that going to work, Kitty? Are we not playing Tuesday? Yes, but we end at 9 o'clock, and the stream starts over there at 9 o'clock. So I told Killer Kitty we could start a half an hour early. Right? Or is it 9:30 that I think it's 9 o'clock that Chris starts. Chris Aquazone. Is it 9 p.m. Eastern or is it 9:30? Either way, we can stop a little early so Killer Kitty has the time to do that. Because it doesn't happen at the same exact time as the stream. It's usually right when I end is when that one starts, I believe. So we might even start a half an hour early just to give her some time in between. Because that's 2 hours with me, and then however long the Dungeons and Dragons goes on Tuesday night. Thanks, guys. I'm nervous. I'll try not to be boring. Yeah, you won't be boring. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. The little bit that I've talked to you in a stream, you're definitely, it's gonna be fun. There's Aquatic Moose. Hello. How are the mushrooms doing, Aquatic Moose? I never went back and ordered some from you. I kept meaning to, and then I just couldn't do it. I didn't have the funds at the time to do it. So, and that's not going to change till after the end of the year, Christmas coming up, all that kind of stuff. Scribble rabble. Tampa Tom says, someone come take this rain away. Calgon, take me away. Long guys, idling this mower right outside my window and texting someone. I have a meeting starting in 2 minutes. Geek boy, what's going on? Hello. Man, what the hell is going on with my chair here? Oh, it's the rug. Okay. I have a little carpet underneath my desk for 11 to sit on, and I didn't realize it was stopping my chair from rolling up because I like to be close to this edge so I can put my elbows on the thing. Okay, let's see. I'm still saying highs. It's crazy how much I'm saying highs here today. It says there's only 23 people, so it's not a lot, but it's just you guys are trickling in, a bunch of lazy assholes. Yeah, I'm kidding. I am kidding. Oh, as long as, you all are amazing too, as long as Zen doesn't ask one of those make you cry questions. Yeah. 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 The Jerky Boy's voice. Oh, yeah. Hey there, Sizzle Chest. That one guy always made me laugh. I forgot what his name was, but he would call places and tell him he knew how to do stuff that he really didn't have any clue about. And he was just very... Yeah, I'll come down there and kick your ass. How about that? I can't even do his voice, but he always called people Sizzle Chest. And then it was Kaibosh the Magician. That one always made me laugh, even though it was a little, yeah, but it always made me laugh. He also played on Family Guy as the gas station attendant, I think. Huh. I thought oh, no, not the gas station attendant. It was, and I'm thinking of American Dad, right? It was, what's his name? Archer, Bob's Burgers. I'm drawing a blank on his name. The guy who did those voices. He was the video store clerk. That's who I'm thinking. Audio cuts out a little bit on the transition back. So if I do this and I'm talking through those, the voice cuts out a little bit. That would make sense. That would make sense because it's how I have it set. Instead of having a reference or having a duplicate, I have a reference, so it would shut it off a little bit. That makes sense. So I just need to know to shut up when I click. There we go. That looks weird. Looks like I have like a weird bucket or something in the fish tank. But that is, that's just a reflection. It's very bright in here. Because there is a south-facing window, and as the sun's, the sun's right here, so we're getting a lot of direct sunlight over there. There's a monstera right here. There's a monstera in that yellowish thing. I can't do it. I can't do it. Right there, that's the pot for the monstera. It's back there. It gets a little bit of direct sunlight. And look at this. Look at so the leaves on this pothos aren't great. This was actually down on the ground. It was getting no light at all. So the leaves are incredibly tiny. But the stem itself, that's pretty girthy, if I do say so myself. And this goes all, Mr. Haney, what the hell was that? This goes all the way to the 45 gallon that's over in the corner. And just to give you a comparison, this one was also on the floor, but this is regular in a pot. This one's it's hanging up here. So look at the difference in those. This one's in a fish tank. And again, normally would have massive leaves. Over there, it's got massive, massive leaves on it, but it was on the floor, not getting any sun. Same with this one right here. The leaves are almost the same size, but look at the difference in the actual stem. This thing, it's too bad pothos is so bad for you, because it'd probably be a good vegetable. I mean, it's like asparagus. All right, I'm trying to get it to where it can get more light. I want it to get more light so that it gets some nice big leaves. Okay. Ooh, it did that again. I thought I turned that off. It's weird. Even if I turn this off in the other software that controls it, it still comes back here and turns autofocus every time. It turns everything back on. Every time. Drives me crazy. And I've gone to the actual software to make the changes, and it's still, it should save it there, but for whatever reason, I had to reboot today, and that's when it loses it from the software. OBS, it loses it quite often. Okay, Looney Tunes sports announcer. Lurking and working. Hope everyone has a nice day. Hello, Carlos. Good to see you. Have a safe day. Don't, put out some good fires. Don't put out the bad fires. No, put out the bad fires. Don't put out the good. I don't know. Aquarium Domain. What's up, Jeremy? Your neighbor texted me, wanted me to ask if he could park some old vehicles in your backyard for a year or two. I get very upset about my yard. In my mind, you've got your own damn yard. Why do you do stuff in mine? You got plenty of room in yours. Why are you parking in my yard? I just don't. I don't get the mentality there. If you're limited on space, come up and ask me, and we'll work something out. But yeah, you triggered me. Jeremy triggered me. I feel like ass today. I'm sorry, badass. Because when somebody says I feel like ass, to me, I'm like, that's one of my favorite things in the whole world. So congratulations, but that's not what people mean. It's like, go F yourself. Thank you. I mean, if I could, what I'm saying? It's like, don't threaten me with a good time, but I'm sorry you don't feel good. Think it's just allergies. I hope it is, and I hope you get better. And hi, Zenny. Rico would be happiest as Broomhilda. I missed that. What is that? What's that about? Excuse me. So sorry. Over halfway through the treatment for Mark. That's good to hear. That is good to hear. Zenny says, I love Blackie and Sarah. They're crazy but fun. Yeah. Fun guy. Yes. Sarah, too. I really like Sarah. She just seems so nice. She seems so nice, which is weird to be with Blackie and to be nice. But you're right. Yes, they are a lot of fun. You see them often on Pam's stream on, I think she does Tuesday nights now, right? She changed it. It's still late, and I never go in there anymore because I can't. If I'm up late, I have something I'm very laser focused on that's keeping me awake. Most of the time, I'm not awake that late. So I miss her Saturday night streams as well. Pam does a Saturday night stream. I think it's 11:30 my time. J-Rock, hello, sir. What do you got going on today, J-Rock? You always got something going on. What do you got going on today? And tell me something good, man. What's going on? What's good in your life, J-Rock? Tell us something good that happened to you or your family or something good that's going on right now. It is 9 for Chris. Okay. 9 p.m. for Chris. I see Brooklyn Bell came in. I'm so far behind. Oh, what the hell just happened? It just zoomed. And I don't even have control on. Oh my God, what the heck? Actually, I sort of like that zoom. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. That was a mistake, but I'm going to zoom in a little bit on the text in the chat. That is way better. That's way better. Fishfam.link is here. I'm so sorry. I really wish I got to work and see if there's a way to. I don't know how it would do it. It would have to know. It would have to know. Hey, John McKenzie did the poop, and John, that should actually work. There is something now. Why did that not work? Oh, because the trigger is unknown. That's weird. Why did the trigger get lost? It's weird. The show bot, streamer bot, where's it at? Well, what the heck? It loses stuff. All right, well, I'm putting it back in there. So this is good for members only. And I guess I let the secret out of the bag because it didn't work. Okay, so the poop command should work now, John McKenzie. It's only good for members of the channel. If you're a member, it does work. Hopefully, if somebody wants to try it. Hey, y'all should ask more damn questions if you want me to ask them, make them cry questions. No, Zenny, you know, I almost would like to see that become a goal, make us cry, whoever's with me on the stream. You know, because again, as I said in the Discord to you when you apologized, which you had no reason to apologize at all. It was great. You asked a lot of really, really good questions, as you always do. But if you're actually tearing up on the stream, you're definitely sharing something sincere, unless you're a great actor, you know, which most of us are just people, right? Most of us are just regular people, can't cry on demand, although I probably could these days. So if you're getting us to cry, I think that's a good thing, and it's probably it's a good sharing moment and show some vulnerability, and it's a good thing, I think. So I almost think that should be like a goal on the stream, is trying to make us cry, not by being mean though. Don't be assholes. We got enough assholes. Don't be assholes. Be nice. Make us cry with tears of joy, or by bringing up something that's like Zenny did, that was so sincere and just genuine. And yeah, the best video store clerk is Randall. Salsa Shark. Oh, that's thick. ABS. Hi, Mark. There's Brookley. Can't stay because I'm doing construction work today. I'm just dropping by. Man, always on the move, that Brookley Bell. Always. Always on the move. Always. I have bamboo in my tanks. They're pretty tall. I've been considering putting them in pots. Nice. So is it the true bamboo or the lucky bamboo? I have lucky bamboo, so it's not in the tanks. It's just, hanging out. But I know that some bamboos will, some bamboos will, bamboozled, will grow in the tank and stuff. Bamboo's pretty cool. I like it. But I just have the lucky bamboo, which is not even bamboo, right? It's not, they just call it that. Nathan's off to work. See you later, buddy. Some people are really good at not being good. That's true. Broomhilda equals not liking clear blue skies. I did not know that. I never heard that. I never heard that. Is Degenerate here? Wait, what? Oh, I saw Degenerate Fishkeeper. B Wizzle has that attached to the end of his name now. That's why. You threw me off there, Brandon. Hope you're feeling better today, too. Hi, Brandon. Killer Kitty's got to take off. I've never heard that the Broomhilda thing about not liking clear blue skies. What is that from? I mean, I've heard of Broomhilda from the cartoons, the comics, I should say. And I know it's a common name in some places of the world. But I didn't know it was anything about not liking clear skies. Is it from the comic? You got me wondering now. Like a cloudy sky. Did she always, Broomhilda, did she always hate the clear blue skies? I don't remember, obviously. I mean, I know who Broomhilda is, I the comic, but I don't remember a single strip of it or anything from it. Anything from it. Oh, it jumped. It jumped. Killer Kitty with a $5 super chat, and I missed it. Did it change things? Man, what the hell? I'm so sorry. I get distracted here. Sometimes it feels like doing all these little extra things just aren't worth it when you're constantly having to mess with stuff. And face switch. Okay, so my face, did it actually switch? Now I got to go test it because I didn't see it I didn't see it switch. That was the sticker. So it's in the commands. That's a filter. So it did work. Maybe it just did some cheesy, I don't even know what this is. What did it do? It just looks like it's a little more hesitant. My face looks a little bit different. Maybe it's like a beauty one. I thought I only put like fun ones. I thought I only put the fun filters. I'm not seeing anything. It sort of made my eyes look a little different. Again, this will switch back in 30 seconds. Are we having fun? There we go. There's the other camera. So I'm going to do it again. Ha ha ha! There we go. See, that's a better one. I look like Lou Grant. Damn it, Mary! What is this, though? That's so weird. You know what? That's not too far off from what I do look like when I shave my head. People have seen it. If you're on the Discord, you have seen it. My head is... So it looks like it's working. It looks like it's working. I don't know. Maybe it did, and I didn't even notice it. I wasn't paying attention. Maybe I was doing something else. Okay. I got Brooklyn Bell. Definitely do come up with the best questions. Yeah. Zenny does definitely help. There's Matt. Hi, Matt. You know, and that focus on the whole second part of it is all about you guys asking questions. It's your part of the show. And, you know, it's my favorite part. You know, I like having the conversations and getting to know the people on the focus on, but the second half, when you guys are asking all the real fun questions that to come up with, that's where I think we get to know them, because with my questions, I'm just asking more about their background and stuff, where they're from, you know, things like that. But you guys ask some things that make them think, and sometimes their answers, I think, shows off a little bit of their character, right? Quite often it does. Huawei. It's like going to my uncle's house that my parents warned me about. That sounds bad, though, Huawei. Sam, that sounds bad. You make me sound like a pervert. Fair enough. Blackie was on Pam's stream while his daylight savings time messed up his schedule, but now it's normal. He should be resuming his scheduled live streams. Gotcha. Okay. Thanks, Sam. Thanks. I did hear that he was probably starting back up again soon. Yeah, midday nap, stealing my pellets. Yeah. Does the tree look like a cactus? I guess a little, maybe. A little bit like a saguaro, you know, because the way it was trimmed up when it was young. So a little bit like a saguaro at the top here. Let's go back to this one. So I guess it does sort of look, you know, we're talking about this one in the middle. It does sort of look like a cactus because the saguaro sort of has that look to it, but there's obviously all this other stuff down below. I didn't like to cut it too much because usually I would cut limbs like you see the ones that are sort of arched over and going down. Any limbs that start hanging down, that's where I would cut. But the last few years, I just sort of let it go pretty much because it was more difficult. And the shade, you know, underneath it was a lot more shady by letting it just do that. Normally it's as long as it's, well, here's a great example. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, it's a tree. It's a tree. Even a rhyming haiku for fishfam.link. Oh. What the? Okay. I'll trade naps for pellets any day, Zenny. Yeah. The poop thing isn't working. Poop is not working. Why? Here's what poop is supposed to do. It's just so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Poop is supposed to do this. Oh, it's not working at all. Do I have to come in here every time now? I rebuilt these. Do I have to like refresh them every time since we had the issue? It worked for like 1 second. It worked for 1 second. And now it's on a different, there. Okay, it might be fixed now. That's what the poop does. And members have that command if I can get it to work correctly. You know, I do streams in the background. I do unlisted streams where I test all this stuff and it works just fine. Just does fine. And then, you know, okay, 30 seconds. There we go. That's what poop does. And I don't have it currently limited. I need to limit it. It is limited to only members only. But I also need to do a global cooldown with it and make it like Let's say 90 seconds. Nah, let's say 5 minutes, because that's just going to get annoying. That's just going to get annoying if it's every, so 5 minutes. Okay. Today I'm pouring Christmas ornaments, 3D printed and resin pours under the gaps. Mickey's and crosses, something good. Yesterday we were at 888 subs and to happen to hit our goal of 1,000 subs. Wow, you went up a massive amount. 120 subs in a day? That's amazing. I've never had a day that good. I've had days where I've had like 20 or 30. But that's not true. One time, and that was because Corey from the co-op. You know, when Corey came on to Focus On, he put out the bat signal, and I gained like 100 subs from that. It wasn't even 100. It was like 65 or something like that. So congratulations. That's great that you hit your mark, hit the 1K. Congratulations. Always love hearing that. Love hearing that. Never stop fighting. Yeah. Yep. And Mark's definitely had some trials and tribulations that as well. Broomhilda always has a rain cloud over her head. I don't even remember. See, I knew who she was. I could picture her. She looks like the animation from it reminded me when she was in the cartoons, not the comics, but the cartoons. When they did the few cartoons of her, she always reminded me of Bugs Bunny when he wore the witch's mask for Halloween the one year. Both times I put Lucky Bamboo in my tanks, only the part above the water line continued to grow. After a year, they would dwindle, and 2 would grow BBA and die. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I've got some in the little 5-gallon here. It's just the roots that's in there, and that's it. It put some creepy old guy's face on the screen. Oh, wait, never mind. Yep. Mr. Clean. There's Cody V. What's going on, Cody? Damn, now I got to scroll back up. Okay. Leaving on a jet plane. Oh, nice. Congratulations, Doc. Congratulations. Doc had his appointment this morning, and that song was stuck in my head yesterday. Bags are packed. I'm ready to go. Yeah, that happened yesterday. That was stuck in my head. So congratulations. Doc got the okay from his doctor, so he's going to Thailand because he had the back surgery not that long ago. So congratulations, dude. I hope we have a good time over there. Who does number 2 work for, Tomatillo? People who drink their coffee? Yeah. Members only poop. Subliminal. ABS. It's still not working, though, is it? Well, it's once every 5 minutes. Hopefully some of these other things are working. It's weird how it's just not, it's not working. It's not working. Let me try something else. I wonder if it could be that the command itself, let's try this. You know what? Let's just take these out. Okay. And you know what? Let me go ahead and take off the global so it can just happen. Okay, somebody poop. Somebody poop. Poop-a-doop. Poop-dabba-doop. Scooby-doop. I ran out of room. I'm hoping to hit 1,000 by year mark. We're right on track. I've not got 100 subs in it. For just a quick second. And now it went to a different... This is a filter. Oh, I know why. I messed up on it. So it is a different filter, but it's not staying with the keyboard press because I need to do a second keyboard press. That's what the problem is. Hold. Yeah, but if I do that, so I actually need to change that. Zoltan! I call it PebCat. You know what the PebCat is, Geek Boy. It's a PebCat or an ID dot. You know, I'm such one. I can't even say it. ID10T issue. Big Steve. Holy shit, it's Rico time. Okay, somebody poop again. One more time. Poop again for me. Fun with poop. Today is Fun with Poop. Today's Fun with Poop brought to you by Mark Strelson. It still isn't working. You said, oh, well, hold on. What the hell? It doubled up a whole bunch of these at the bottom. Man, this is just not being stable lately. I gotta wait 30 seconds. I think that might have done it. I think that might have done it. But actually, I need to add another one here. So one would turn it on and one would turn it off. Sorry, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. But look, it's still using the other camera, so something is still wrong there. So, yep, I'm going to have to mess with this one. This one's different than all the other face filters. So the poop one is going to be just for VIPs, for members. And just a tiny little something to give back to members. It's adding. What the hell? It's adding. That is so weird. Why is it adding? It's doing it on its own. It's adding stuff. Why is it adding things? There's no way to get the state of that filter. So it's grown self-aware. Hi, Eddie Finn. We're all gonna die. Mark, this feature will not work during a focus on. Yeah. Backlog of poop. All of this stuff is only for the daytime. None of this stuff, you see there just for a second? None of this stuff will be available on the focus-ons. None of it. Because I don't want it to take away. This is just, these daytime streams are just silly. They're just a hangout. Let me heat up my tuna. Oh, Patty. Hi, Patty. Yeah, all of this stuff is only going to be on the daytime stream. That's just a hangout, just for fun. None of it will be for focus-ons at all, because I don't want it to distract from that at all. And again, none of this. There's only two things that happen when I get super chat or super message. None of the rest of the stuff is pay to play. People are saying that I'm trying to make money off of you guys again, and it's just not true. You guys already give me super chats. The only things that are, it's the face change and the voice change. It just adds something fun for you guys that do super chats. That's it. There's nothing else here. None of the points, none of the other stuff has anything to do with any of that, right? So, you have to say it over and over again so it gets through people's heads, because they just assume things. But this is still not working. So let me figure this out, though. Okay, so it's because right now, if I go look at the tool that allows me to use the face filters, what's distracting about a floating talking poop with a mustache? Yeah, and it shows my bad teeth, too. Yeah, I can see it. That's why. So right now, that is where it needs to be. It's actually... so what I have to do is make it so that it turns it off, which it just did. So now let's see if this will work correctly. Let's do a test here. La la la. How you doing? It's good to see you. Is that your purse? That's your purse? That's a nice purse. What's happening? Hey, hello. It's been a crappy day. I'm telling you. It's been just crap. And I'm feeling so corny, little nutty. And now I did it twice. Because that second press. I wish you found a better bathroom picture. It's not mine. It's just the one that's built into it. It's just built into it. So it's not even my picture. It's all on the filter. I'm using a Snapchat camera, the Snap camera. They canceled it. They quit it. They shut it down, but somebody revived it. So you can find that. And it does the whole background of it and everything. But that still is not correct. I've got to figure out. So we need to get rid of this. So I need to get the state of that. But there's no way to get the state of that filter. Because it doesn't, the streamer bot doesn't communicate directly. So like the voice thing, there's some built-in things there. So I've got to be able to turn off whatever filter is there. That's what they call it, Dirty Sanchez. That dirt has a pretty mouth. I've got to be able to make sure that we start with a clean slate each time we do that. But the problem is, all right, so like right now, when I look at it, there's no filter. Oh, there is a filter turned on. Oh, no, I think it's just that it does some, even when you don't have a filter on, it changes what you look like. It does some smoothing, tries to make me look pretty, which, probably bogs down the computer, all the processing that it takes to do that. But, so there's currently not. So let's try it one more time and see if this works. Poop, Scooby-Doop, poop is doop. Yeah, woo, woo. Where do the fingers come from? Ah, that worked. Problem is, now in the software there, it still has me, like I'm looking at the software, that filter is still poop, right? So I have to be able to turn it back off and switch over. So actually this should be duplicate. And then put it right after the point or the time limit. Okay, so let's turn it off again. It's a poopy day. It's a poopable morning. Poopable morning. All right, here we go. Let's see if this works right. Okay, so back to poop for 30 seconds. Actually, it's a random delay between 20 and 30 seconds. I think I'm just going to set it to 20 seconds. I think I'm going to set it to 20 seconds. I think I'm going to set it. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. 20 and 30 seconds. Okay. And then it has to do another press to turn it back off, which it did. Everything worked fine that time. Okay, but again, there's going to be times when different filters are turned on. No, but that should be fine, because it's going to turn that filter off and then turn it back off. I think I got it. Okay, sorry. I can't help but mess around with all of this stuff. I'm just trying to get it. I'm hoping that at some point, I don't have to mess around with it. At some point, it's just going to work, and I don't have to, but so far it hasn't been very stable with stuff, so I'm starting to rethink some of it. For a clean slate, you need baby wipes. That toilet paper got no chance. Seen a few bathrooms and gas station road trips that felt like I need several vaccinations and a tetanus shot if I use them. Yeah. J-Rock says he's been doing some fun stuff in OBS. I got a lot of old school experience. Getting my screen set up has been a lot harder than I remember. Really? I know, yeah, we talked about you used to stream quite a bit way back when. And I don't know, the scene setting them up has been pretty straightforward. It's all this other little stuff. And I do really like StreamerBot. I just wish that things were more stable in it. And it could be because I just upgraded to OBS 3.0, 30.0, 3.0. And there could be some random things happening in the background that's causing some of this. It could be StreamerBot itself. It could be how I'm doing some things. I'm causing too much. It doesn't say that my processor's pegged. I mean, it's fine. I don't think I'm using a lot of memory right now or anything. CPU usage is a little high, actually, but not out of the ordinary. It's not crazy considering all the different cameras and stuff I'm using. Memory usage, Google Chrome is actually using just an incredible amount of memory right now, which is weird because what do I even have open in Google Chrome? I have the chat. I wonder if the chat really does that much. Let's close some of these other windows and see. You know what? I can close all those windows. Yeah, that helped. That helped quite a bit, actually. So the only thing I have open, but Discord, but it uses its own Chromium, right? Yeah, so that shouldn't be affecting it. And I can also go and look. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff for Chrome. Hopefully it's dropping memory slowly. Yeah, quite a bit. So something I had open. Ars Technica takes over. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. Okay. Dennis is here. Is it really Dennis's birthday? I didn't see that on fishfam.link, and now I'm opening up another window. I knew there was a couple birthdays this week. Is it really Dennis's birthday? Because I did not know that. I did not know that. The only one I see is Danny this weekend, this Saturday, and then next week Science Gal Aquatics and Mel. Oh, KJE, Keith too. Science Gal, Keith and Mel Wool, and then Jenna P next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, Jenna P's birthday. That's Jenna P's birthday next Tuesday. Sorry. I think the poo should have limbs. Streamers really turning shit. Oh, the flesh. That's a good idea, Zoltan. That is a good idea, Zoltan. I'll have to incorporate something there too. All right, scrolling. All this poo talk. I'm getting some rumblings in the bullpen. You know what I mean? Dennis, if it is your birthday, Dennis, happy birthday. I need a Grinch one. Okay, I will make a Grinch one. You know what? Just for you, Zen. We're gonna do it right now. Let's do it right now. Let's make a Grinch one for Zenny. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna show you how to do it. So I'll go get some information first, so I don't have to open up all these different windows. We'll get some information. Where is it? It's a beautiful morning. Grinchy. There's the Grinch. There's the Grinch. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Okay. And we'll come into here and we'll look for that, which is right here. This will make it just easier. Okay, so, and then now I can hide this and hide that, and we'll blow this up, and then we'll share it. I'll show you what I do. Let's look at it. All right. So this is StreamerBot. And first thing we need to do is create a command. So we come over here and look, you can see all kinds of commands. You can't run hardly any of those, but there is a ton of commands over here that are for, specific people. But we're going to add a new command. And we're just going to call that Grinch. And we're going to make the command for it be Grinch. And you got to spell correctly. And we're going to come over here and we're going to say that Zenny, look at all those people. Zenny's the only one allowed to run it. Oh, we need to change this too, because see, it says Twitch message. We're not on Twitch, we're on YouTube. Okay, we're not going to make any kind of cooldown. We're just going to leave it because I know Zenny was not going to abuse it. So now we've got a command built. So now we have to go do an action. We have to create a new action. Here's all the actions that are currently there. So, but we're gonna make a new one, and we'll call it Grinch again. Just and I'm gonna put it in a group because I have the randomized group that I use for all that kind of stuff. So now we've got that, but now we've got to add a trigger for it, and our trigger is a key press. So we've got to go to core, and we've got to go to system. Nope, we've got to go to where? I always forget. Maybe it's not command. Oh, no, we do have to do a command. I'm sorry. I'm in the wrong part. The command has to be Grinch. And then now we have to give it an action. That's what we have to do. And our action, actually, I can just do this because that's the keyboard press I need in order to do that. So right now, that does nothing because you can't see it. You can't see it. So now we have to make it so that it shows up. Like if you do that, if Zenny did that, here, we can test it by just going to test trigger, right? Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. I will do this, nothing. That you can see. What I can see, though, is that if I go into that app that takes care of that stuff, I'm switched over to the Grinch. So now we've got to show that. And there's a way to show it that's easy, but I'm gonna close this for a minute. To make it easy. So we're going to copy all of this. Let's see. So face switch. We're just going to duplicate that, and we're going to change this. We're going to change this. So delete this. Yeah, I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'll show you after I get done what I've done. Okay. Sorry. So it does take me a minute to go through everything. So we are doing a command triggered, and the command is Grinch. That's good. Okay. And action face instead is going to be this. Paste to sub action. We want that. We want to get rid of the randomize, so it only picks that one. And now same problem as before. I got to add it because it turned it off on us. It turned off. This is using a filter right now. There is a filter on this other camera. See, this is camera 2. Here's camera 2. Boop, boop. And it's 30 seconds on camera 2. This is camera 1. So I've got to add that same thing in there, just like with the poop, to duplicate it, because it will turn it on and then turn it off. So we've got to change how that works. So we come back over here. Back. And that turns it. Okay, so we're turned off. So that'll turn it on and turn it off. So let's try it one more time. Let's see, this should do it. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot-and-a-half-foot pole. 10-foot-and-a-half-foot. A 10-foot-and-a-half-foot pole. 10-and-a-half-foot pole is what I was supposed to say, but I said a 10-foot-and-a-half-foot pole. 30 seconds of Grinchiness. Grinch. 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 Stick it right in the... Okay, so then it's all back. So now it's working. So Zenny has the Grinch filter. There you go, Zenny. You're all set. And let me go back and just show you the command that lets you do all of that. And there's probably an easier way. Because again, I don't have a lot of knowledge about this. I don't know if you can even read this at all. I don't know if this is, it might be so that you can't even read it. There's really no way for me to, zoom in on that, unfortunately. So you set the scene, because I have different scenes, and that one's just called alone. You set the scene. You have to change the camera. That camera is called Faces. That's the source. And it turns off my other camera. So it switches to that source, and then it actually presses the keys to activate that filter. And then it goes for 20 to 30 seconds, and then it presses the keys again to turn the filter off, and then it hides, or it makes my regular cam visible, and it hides that source that is the filters, the face filters. So it goes, that's how you do it. And again, that's how I do it. There's probably even an easier way to do all of that. I bet you the devs, and the people that are very experienced with the software, I bet you they have an even easier way. But that's how I figured out how to do it. That's how I figured it out. Okay. There we go. Did you do it, Zenny? Or did it just automatically? There we go. There we go. You're a mean one. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay, I got to scroll back up now because I was... oh, it's Funk's birthday. Funk Soul Brother. Oh, yeah. Funk's going to be on with us soon, too. When is that? Damn it. Oh, I gotta reach out to him again because that's coming up soon as well. Aquafunk will be with us very soon. So this Saturday is Blackie. This Tuesday is Killer Kitty, and then the following 2 Tuesdays will be streams on Skippers or Ed's. I don't know which. We haven't scheduled any of that yet, so that'll be on their channel. And then that third Saturday will be Chris Aquazone. So. Not this Tuesday, Killer Kitty, but that following Tuesday, I think will be Aquafunk. And I'm trying to get more and more people and get it scheduled out again. Because back when I first started doing it, and I reached out to people, when I was the one reaching out to everybody, I had it scheduled out like, I don't even know, 3 months in advance. It was far out there. It was way out there. I had scheduled the focus-ons way in advance. But now that I don't reach out to people, instead of ask them to reach out to me, I don't even have that many people left on my list, to be honest. There's only a few people left on the list. I guess people want to be asked and not, they don't want to ask to be on. And maybe they feel like if they're asking to be on, I don't know. People are weird. People. Too much. People too much. They just got to people. Just in case I don't see you, Dennis. Okay. Fishfam.link. Oh, there we go. Matt showed the command. Fishfam FFL, road to 1K. Skipper's very close. Bex is right outside. I don't know. Joe Zane Hayes Sarama. I don't even know who that is. There's a lot of people that are on fishfam.link that I have no idea who they are. They're people in the community too. Doesn't mean just because I don't know them doesn't mean anything. But Bex is right there as well. She would be probably, she's at 950 or 941, somewhere around there. So she's very close as well. So Skipper Doc A, and Bex. And again, Josane Hayes, Sarama. I don't know who that is, but they're very close. Instead of trying harder, I can just give up. Jenna P was gifted 1,380 pellets by Stephen P. See you next Tuesday for Jenna's birthday. Anyone know who that Jose? Yeah, and Matt doesn't know either. Yeah. Everybody's gifting pellets. Now let me ask you about that too. The gifting pellets. Does everybody like that? You know what? Let's just do a quick poll here. Super easy poll. I want to know your opinions. The gift pellets process. Do we keep the gift pellets process? There's Aquafunk right there. Funky. I gotta call you. I'm so forgetful. But I got to reach out to Funky Funks and get that set up. So soon Funk's gonna be on the Focus On. Soon. I had to plug it in and wait for it to reload. Rewound. I'm playing it 12 seconds. You need to enable both cameras so we can have a 3D Rico. I actually have a couple more cameras too to put up, but I don't have any more. I don't want to do Wi-Fi. I didn't want to add that extra wrinkle and any of the slowness that's available. And I know a Geek does that, and there's other people that use the Wi-Fi cameras and stuff, and it works just fine. I just didn't want to do it, so I'm going to get a 8-port powered USB hub so that I can plug more cameras directly into this laptop instead of doing the Wi-Fi. But I do have a few other cell phones to add on. So I was thinking about doing like this, but out the side window so that you can see the side yard over there, just, you know, as a random thing, but also some of the tanks. I know people want to see the tanks. So I thought at least the 75, that's my favorite tank, and maybe the 55, or the 45 would probably be the best one, because at least with these, you can sort of see that there's some Bozemanite. There's a Bozemanite right there, right? There's a lemon tree that's not doing so well, but it's coming back. That's a lemon tree. But there's a Bozemanite right there, you know. But you can see these tanks a little bit. You can never see the 45 tall that's over here. So maybe I put a camera on that. And it does have Congo tetras, peppermint or candy cane tetras, whichever you want to call them. Autosynclus, it's got some guppies, it's got some Colombian blue-red tetras. I think that's it. And it's vastly overgrown. It's my water lettuce tank. That's where I get all my water lettuce from, is that tank. It grows like crazy in there. It does really well in there. But maybe I'll put a camera on there. So I am going to add more cameras to stuff and let you guys... I was thinking even about giving you the ability to change the camera to different ones, but maybe do something like this so that you can see it enough, but it doesn't take up the whole screen. Like I'll have one scene that's just like different cameras, and then you can sort of see it and then say, hey, we'd really like to see that one or this one or that one. You know, I really want to add more interactiveness for you guys. I want to make it very interactive for you guys to be able to control stuff and to have fun with the stream and do all that fun. You know, I think that'd make it more fun for everybody. Just being able to control things. Okay, there's Brother Dan. Hello, sir. Hello. Okay. Years of practice of looking at eye charts and meetings. One of the things you exchange your soul for when you sell it to the man is the ability to read spreadsheets from across the room. I think it's the upturned grin along with the lashes that makes it so creepy. I try to make the biggest smile that I can. That one should be used for the end of the Focus On. PayPal now has a donate $1 to the Amazon Research Center button for me. Really? What? How does that show up? That's pretty cool. Rico is no longer going to reach out and touch anyone. No. I mean, I still do every once in a while, but I prefer people to ask me to be on it. And that's not like a ego thing or anything like that. It's just that I did skip over people, and some people got upset. You know, I mean, a couple people got upset. Like, I was left out. I'm not doing that because I wasn't asked. Other people were just, you know, a little disappointed. You know, most people were, there was only a couple people that got upset. Like, I should have been asked a long time ago. You know, what the hell? And other people were just like, you know, felt left out. And so I don't want to make people feel left out. If you feel like you deserve, like, I've got to be on Focus On, then I probably don't want to hang out with you. You know, it's just sort of a shitty attitude. But if you feel left out, that I understand 100%, believe me. And I don't want to make people feel left out anymore. So that's why I want people to contact me about the Focus On. That way I can make the list. And if anybody says, well, why haven't I been asked? Because you have to ask me, you know. That way I can't leave anybody out. And pretty much everybody that does ask to be on there, there's a couple people that, you know, very few. The number is incredibly small. There's probably 1,000 people in the Fish Fam, at least. And I've only focused on 109 or so of them. So, I mean, 10% of the way. And out of that 1,000 people, there's maybe half a dozen that I don't care to spend any time with on a stream. You know, it's a very, very, very small amount. And it's actually getting smaller because some people that I used to not want to be on a stream with, some of the people, I don't remember what his voice sounded like. I can't do a Grinch voice. Anyways, some of the people that I used to not want to, I reached out to and had conversations with to sort of clear the air. I didn't feel like it was a misunderstanding or anything. I understood 100%, but at the same time, you know, maybe it wasn't as big a thing as I made it to be in my head. And so I reached out and, you know, sort of, you know, because of the message length limit, it only gets the next 3. Yeah, that makes sense, unfortunately. And yeah, no clue who that is. So I sort of got around that a little bit by separating it out into different messages. So there, I scroll to the bottom, and here, this should work any second. Deedykins. So I made it separate messages, which is not ideal either, because now it's sort of spam. So that !com gives you all the information for the different things you currently can do. And that's just for regular people. There's only the one thing for members, and that's the poop thing. That's the only thing that's members only. And then Zenny she's the only one that's got like something for her. Just that one thing. So that's it. But that's not a great, you know, what I really wish YouTube would let you do would be to put line breaks in a message so it would actually skip down, and they could put some kind of border around each message so it looks more like a text conversation. I think that would be better. And then you could do stuff with line breaks and make the messages better formatted, but it doesn't let you do any of that stuff, and unfortunately. So maybe someday it will. All right, I got to scroll back up. Nope. What is the gifting pellets? Brother Dan hasn't been around too much lately, so real quick, I will talk about pellets. Right now, pellets are nothing. Pellets are just a fun thing. We're testing out to make sure that it works, right? We're testing out to make sure that the pellets work. You get pellets by being here. As soon as you come into the stream, you get 150 pellets. If you don't say anything, if you just leave, you get 150 pellets. If you stick around and you chat once, every 10 minutes, it checks to make sure you're still active. Once every 10 minutes. You only have to chat once every 10 minutes. And then you get 5 points per minute. So you get 50 points, every 10 minutes, as long as you chat once within that 10-minute period. And right now, that's the main way to get points, and that's pretty much the only way you'll be able to get points. Pellets are points. Points are pellets are points. Also, if you come up on the stream for the Focus On, you're going to get 500 points. If you come up on a stream on Wednesdays when we show off tanks, you get 500 points. If you send me something for the Snarf or Barf, 500 points. Those are all different ways to gather more points as well. And that's pretty much it. I can also add points to people if I feel like there's something else that I'm not thinking about and they do something to help out. But, and I promised this before, and I'm going to say it a million times because people don't get it. If you do a super chat, if a super message, that has nothing to do with points in any way. It doesn't get you any more points. There's nothing you have to pay for other than Snarf or Barf to send me stuff that will get you points. It's not pay to play. Regardless of what people are saying, it's not a pay-to-play thing. It's not a scheme. It's not, anything like that to get money. There's no money involved in it in any way, shape, or form. So what do you get, though, at the end? If you are at the end of the month, if you have the most pellets, you get one of my shirts or another piece of merch that costs the same. So there's no money coming in from it, just money going out from it. I will give you a shirt or something else. The shirts are about $20 roughly because I do Amazon, so I don't have to worry about paying for shipping. So I will do another piece of merch that's worth about $20. And I am trying to add more stuff on Amazon too, so you have some choices on things like that I can give you. So again, this month they're nothing. This month was just pure testing. We want to iron out all the bugs, make sure everything works. Starting December 1st, that's when it'll actually work. So the gifting points, I wondered if people wanted to keep because it gives an unfair advantage to popular people. A little bit, right? It gives a little bit of an unfair advantage because, well, let's look at it right now. Jenna P has 6665. Right? And a lot of that came from gifting. Other people gifted her all the points. So do people like that? It looks like people say yes. Right now, 75% of the people say keep the gifting going. How many? It's only 20 votes. 18 of you are too good to vote. You're too fancy to click a button to vote. So 75% of you, though, believe that, now there's 21 votes, thank you. Everybody else hit that vote too. Because I really want to know what you feel about it, how you feel. Because again, this is all for you guys. I'm not, what I get out of it, I get you guys to hang out with me. That's what I get out of it. I get you guys to hang out with me. So I want you guys to be happy with how this whole process works. And if you want to keep the gifting, we will keep the gifting, even though I feel like it does give an unfair advantage to the popular people. Oh, you can't see them, Zenny? There's just yes and no. Keep the gift pellets process, yes or no. It's still not working. I don't see me as number one. All right, let's close that. All right, I got to scroll back up so I can get the comments. I just like, I'm trying to give you guys more fun things. Again, that's what the goal is. Don't believe him. He just wants more people to reach out and touch him now. The people who said I should have been asked, I don't want to watch those. Yeah, but again, though, I do feel like I understand being left out. Like, why wasn't I asked? I understand that. Because there's been other events that people do that I'm very happy that they do those events, and a lot of other people are involved, but I don't get to be involved. And I feel left out. Just pure honesty. Doesn't mean I'm not going to support that event and not, enjoy the event. But there's a little nugget of me that's jealous that I want to be involved and I want to be part of the fun. I like to be involved in stuff. And so when I think a lot of people feel that way when they're not involved in things, they feel left out. It's natural. It's human. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with feeling that way at all. Unless you take it too far, and like sabotage things because you weren't a part of it, or just, have a bad attitude about it. But I feel like it's natural to feel left out when you're not included in things. When I placed my order for the RPI 5 just now, there was a checkbox on the payment method screen. So at some point, maybe because you've donated to them or something, I got to scroll back up, that it puts it there. But that is cool to make it easier. Okay, I said hi to Funke. Trying to see a pilgrim during the holidays. As a recipient of mini pellets, I enjoy it. And maybe people won't keep the gifting, but disable Myrtle and Nathan's ability to receive them. That's a dick move. It's funny though. I can just imagine. And maybe once the points are live and they actually mean something, the gifting will be less. I don't know. Other people, again, to me, getting a shirt is not a big deal, right? It's not that big of it's not anything that people are going to be like angry about because they didn't win that month. You know what I mean? It seems like a small thing to me. So, but I still wanted to make them worth something, but I didn't want to make them worth something that was high enough to cause people to be upset. The poles are still broken. When I come up, are we still doing the pantsless jumping jacks? Yes. That's how we're going to do the whole first 15 minutes is pantless jumping jacks. There's going to be some clackers. Going to be some clackers going on. Requirement. I don't know if I actually said hi to Didikins. I'm going to send you an email today. Hi, Didi. It's good to see you. My interactive goal is Rico Stan becomes a video game. Okay. Scrolling. Okay. Zen's inflated ego. Ego is Rico won't let her have a focus on is prevent her from streaming anywhere ever. Yes, that is true. I have stopped Zen from streaming because I'm in control. There we go. It worked. Who did that? Who pooped on me? Mark Strilson. It's working. You didn't see me raise my hand. It's working. It's working. It's working. Wherever I go, he goes my poopy. My poopy. Hey, ha, ha, ha. It works. So again, members can do that. Oh, but I want to go back and look at that command and make sure. I don't want it to happen all the time. So I am going to put a global. I'm going to make it so it can happen once every 5 minutes. But does it queue up? Members, please, members, do a bunch of poops. Do a bunch of poops. Not a bunch. Let's just get at least 3 or 4, though. 3 or 4 people poop on the stream for me, please. Okay, why did that work right away? It shouldn't have worked right away. There's a global cooldown of 5 minutes. Maybe I need to do the persist counter, but that's between sessions. You know what? I'm going to change it to not last for 30 seconds. We're going to change that and make it, we're going to just make that one 10 seconds. How about that? Not even random. We're just going to make it, well, no, how about 10 to 20 seconds? We will keep the randomness of it just because I like that. It's a little more fun. 10. Oh, Matt gave a super sticker. So super stickers do the, thank you, Matt, do the filters as well. And it's the same exact software. It's the same exact software, but that countdown doesn't include per software. It's only per command. So let's do 20 seconds. So the poop will only last for 10 to 20 seconds. and it should only work once every 5 minutes, but I'm wondering if it will. Okay, so now we've got some queued up, and I wonder, can I go look at the queue? I'm just curious. Hi, Bex. Hope you're doing well today. I'm just wondering if the poop deal will queue up. So if like we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So every 5 minutes, is it going to go off for the rest of the stream, basically? I mean, we've got 40 minutes left already. Wow. Holy shit. This day went by quick. We've already streamed for an hour and a half. That's amazing. It feels like it's been like 20 minutes. Jeff is here. What's going on, Jeff? Jeff will be with us on the Focus On too. Soon. Soonish. He's got a lot of stuff going on at home. A lot of stuff going on at home. Okay. Scrolling down. Do. You know who my father is? Oh, Nola Jane's got a great point there. And hi, Nola Jane. I didn't say hi to you. It's nice because we can help someone who hasn't won win if we want. That is a great point. I voted yes, even though it only assures I lose another game. I like that point. And that's another thing. How do we do that? We don't want the same person winning every month. So can you win once every 6 months? Once a year? How do we do that? What? That's the next one. I've got to find out. What do you guys want for how often somebody can win? Once a year? Because it's every month. So, 12 winners a year. We don't want the same person winning every month, right? I think once a year. Do you agree? You think once you can win once a year? Or do we just make it win once ever? Because again, well, there's only 34 people here right now. But, that's almost 3 years worth of winners, And I'm hoping the channel, I'm hoping that viewership does grow. I mean, we go, we've got our ups and downs. We go 30 to 50, we average on most for this afternoon delight, somewhere between 30 and 50 people. So is it once forever or once a year? I feel like once a year is good enough. There's a sneeze. Holy crap. That cleared it out. That scared people. Dad sneeze. Dad sneeze. The timer probably resets whenever you change it. That's what I'm hoping for. Could we command a smell? Smell-o-vision? Or something that I would smell. Which I do have apple pie. I think it was apple pie. Nope, that's not it. Where's it at? My buddy. There's stuff falling everywhere. There's so much stuff up here. Oh, here it is. Is that it? Nope, that's not it either. I've got 3 packages of these wax melts. Where the hell is it? I know there was 2 left. All right. Well, it was apple pie and cinnamon or something. I don't know where the hell they went. They're here somewhere. But apple pie, cinnamon, Maxwell's. Wax melts. I totally forgot. I left it on. I try not to. It's just a little light bulb. It's just it's a light bulb, so it's not like super dangerous. But still, I don't like to leave stuff running like that. And I came in this morning, and my room just smelled like just great apple pie. I mean, it just smelled so good. I got so hungry so quick. Totally healthy. I share little or nothing with anyone anymore unless I'm asked. I just want to see if it makes it glitch with both commands. It should switch it real quick. It should switch it real quick. But I don't know, it might queue it up. I'm not sure I can poop that much on command. I'm not two girls on the cup. Eggplant does not work. And I don't think you want that to work, you know? I don't think you want eggplant to work. Mostly because it would strain people's eyes trying to see, you know? What is that? You know? I'm willing to entertain interesting pellet trade offers. There you go. I could put yeah, that's a good question. I could put the cooldown at 20 seconds just to test. That's what I should do. See, Zenny, all these good ideas. All these good ideas. Doop, doop, doobie, doop, doobie, doop. Let's make the cooldown be like 20 seconds. You know what? We're even going to go smaller. 10 seconds is enough. So, all right. So people poop. Let's get some poops going from members. Again, that is set for members only. Poop came in super quick. Oh, I can't do 10 seconds because I have it set 10 to... Well, that's okay. Somebody else pooped too. There we go. Okay, we got Matt. We got Zenny. So let's see. Okay, cool. Let's see how this goes. Instantly switched back. All right, that's enough poop. That's enough poop. Nano Aquarium guy, let's stop it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Victor's, because I know there's no more. Because I know there's lag. We'll see if it does 6 of them. So this is what? This is the third one. Third one. Thank you guys for helping me test this too. Now we'll know. Third one. And it stuck the Grinch in there ahead of the next poop. There will never be enough. Ooh. Scene switching animation with toilet paper. Well, there's one that's close. Sort of. 30 seconds. I think I'm going to shorten that one too. Okay, so it went back. It went back. Oh, but I don't know because that could be Jeff's. Jeff is late. So that could have been Jeff's. Don't do any more poops for a minute. What is this one? Is this the fourth one? So it looks like it queues a couple of them, right? It did like 4 of them, but we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had 7. And it only did like 4 or 5 of them. So I'm still going to put it back. Let's put that back. Let's make it be how about a minute and a half, 90 seconds. I think that's good. People are gonna get tired of it anyways, right? After a while, people will get tired of doing it. Okay, so Jeff, try and do a poop. Try and do a poop, Jeff. Poopy, poopy, Jeff. Jeff, poopy. Just Jeff. Just Jack. Just Jeff. Only Jeff. Jeff. Flush. Constipation. I hate the lag between when I say stuff and I miss Will and Grape. Poop, damn it, Jeff. Jeff's holding out on us. You need some more brand, Jeff. Did Jeff leave? I miss Will and Grace. Yeah, it was a good show. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. All right. Well, I need a member only to try the poop. Victor, do a poop. Victor poop. Victor poop. Jennifer Weaver. Hi, Jennifer. Jeff took the task too literally. That'll work. So ABS did it. ABS did it, and it didn't change. See, I made it VIP because I assumed that would be members, but it didn't work. So VIP is not pulling in the member list. Huh. Because I wanted to make it just for members. You know, just something little for members only. And it is just not working. Because I've already got subscribers only, VIP or VI poop. I thought the VIPs would have been members. It is only YouTube. I guess that's a Twitch thing instead. They have so much more because Twitch has a very open API. They just let you do a bunch of stuff on the Twitch one, whereas YouTube is very, very limited. I mean, I'm sure Matt knows, right? Twitch has so much cool stuff. Little by little, they're bringing some of that stuff over there. And this tool is helping to bring some stuff in there too. All right, so I guess I need to make it, I guess it is just for everybody for now, because I don't want to get too involved with limiting it. So I guess you know what? I don't even have to worry about subscribers because the only people that can chat in here are subscribers. So let's just leave it. It's available for everybody, members or not. Twitch is so much better, but also kind of trashy. Yeah, there's definitely, it's got some cool stuff. YouTube's chat is clean, but I feel like there's so much more YouTube could do with the chat and bring some of that stuff over, you know? All right. So I have never ever clicked a link titled Poopy Clip. It'd be fun to guess which folks were behind the poop, but yeah, there's no way to hide that. The damn live reactions, yeah. And I do take that off every time. You know what, though? The other day, I went back to a video that I know that it was turned off on, one coming up, a scheduled one, and it was turned back on, which was weird because it was a testing one that I had scheduled for a certain thing, for a specific reason. And I had already messed around with it a little bit and gotten rid of it, and I went back into it, and it was there. So it was weird. I mean, I suppose it could have been user error. Doesn't stink, Rico. It's yours. We half an hour left. Okay. All right. So we did the poop stuff. Everybody can do poop. Everybody can poop now. We got Grinch only for Zenny. And again, now I need to fix the what's up, Greg? Every time YouTube introduces new features, it glitches out something else, so I'm good, except Top Chat. They just put live as default. Yeah, I don't know why Top Chat is even a thing. It makes no sense to me. It must be for super popular channels or something. Excuse me. I know that. I wish I could do something about that. If it would recognize that my coughing was something to, mute, that would be amazing. So maybe that's something I can try and work on. Hi, Kyle. So again, this com lets you guys know the commands. I'll put the poop command on there, and we'll do some more on there. There you go. Com, get pellets, gift pellets, and weather currently, and then poop is on there as well. And then it talks about which one changes the face and which one changes the voice. And again, those are the only two things that work with super chats or super messages, super any of that. Those are just it. That's it. Everything else is included with your purchase amount. It's included with your ticket to the show, which is free. And then there's also for mods only, which look how many blue people there are here. Modcom. Modcom tells you your commands. Get pellets, gift pellets, SO for shout out. But we also have the FFL from fishfam.link. Rank, lead. Oh, it doesn't work here though, because I didn't set fishfam.link as a mod. rank and lead. Oh yeah, and lead is not working though, right? Which again, it worked the other day. It pops up the thing, but it doesn't show it. It doesn't update it. It's no longer updating it. Mod corn. You want some mod corn? Yeah, see, it's just not updating this. Which again, I didn't change anything. It was working. So why does stuff just stop working? You know, it's so frustrating. When something's working just fine, and then it just stops. Show leaderboard. That's just to show it. And I made it so it shows up on 3 different scenes. Start the leaderboard. That's just I wanted to do the update at the beginning. Update the leaderboard. Execute code leaderboard. And I wonder, nothing's changed in there because it just takes the connection. Nothing's been, you know. Let's just try compile. Compiled, so it would have thrown an error. It's just not pulling in something. Something's missing. Some connection between what it needs to show and what it is showing is gone. Yeah, it's not working. It does the message just fine, but it doesn't show source. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Scene alone. That's fine. Points are as follows. That works out great. So I will work on the leaderboard. I mean, it's not a big deal. I like the big poop. Sounds wrong. Hi, June. Top 5. Okay, so that's the important part, right? That's the important part. It actually shows you guys, you know, the top 5, and you can go see your own points too. You know, except for Mexicali. Oh, and here's another thing that I need to do because me and 2 test tickles don't need points. So hold on. Here we go. And I forgot the syntax of it. I believe this is it. Okay. Okay. Dead air. Dead air. Dead air. And okay. I'm not trying to say the leaderboard is wrong, but it is. do, let's see, any mod, try and do that command I did, set pellets, Rico stand, but use your own name. Use your own name. Try and, story of my life. Try and set your pellets. So you use the exclamation point, set pellets, your name equals. And you know what? I don't even like anybody else being able to do the set pellets at all. So I think I'm going to remove that. I am going to remove that. There. So see, you can't do your own. You can't do your own. So that worked, but you could do others. So you know what? I'm just going to... Okay, Geek Boy, try to add to somebody else, if you would, please. I'm the only one that loves me. You're half right. You spelled the name wrong. They don't exist. Yeah, Geek Boy, try and give somebody some pellets. Set pellets. You know, you can add your own if you want. Whatever. So it shouldn't even throw an error or anything right now. Check your points, Zenny, just to make sure, because there is nothing there. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Kyle. See, it's not working. All right, so let's do a test. Good. So I'm the only one. I'm the only one. Okay. So there we go. I'm the only one that can set pellets like that, which is how it should be, right? And again, this only works in a live stream. That's the only time it works. So I could do an unlisted live stream and go in there and mess with the points. I promise you, I will never, ever, ever do that at all. Never do that. And you guys can, you guys can know how many points you have from time to time and see if something's weird. I promise I will never, ever mess with the pellets unless I find somebody cheating, right? Which I can't imagine how you can even cheat. How could you even do that? All right, so we're going to keep the gifting. I'm going to end that. We're going to keep the gifting because 80% minus. Quite sabotaging my success. Hold on, I want to go and look at something though, because no. Okay. Garcia. Oh no, Garcia's on Wednesdays, but he's not been doing his afternoon stream on Wednesdays. Garcia has not been doing his... I hate that it shows my teeth. Does it? It just shows how bad my teeth are. Look at the gaps. Hey, they're all mine, though. These are all mine. They might be messed up, but they're my teeth. Jeff wants to know how his points are so close to Zenny. Well, Zenny doesn't get to come in to the live streams very often in the daytime. She's not here in the daytime very often, Jeff. That's why you're pretty close. She's got a lot going on in the daytime, so she doesn't get to come in too often. So that would be why. Yeah. Okay, so that was another thing we found. That the point thing works out perfectly. Okay. I'm glad we got that sorted out. Very cool. Very cool, Matt. Next birthday is happy birthday to... Cuts it off. on the 20th in 4 days, which is Danny, right? No, Danny's in 2 days, I think. I think Danny's on the 18th, right? I could be wrong. Oh, I'm actually here. I can look. Yeah, Danny was on the 18th. So that one didn't, so it didn't put the thing on. Okay, Jeff, if we don't see you, have a good day. Have a good day. I probably will be done here in 15 minutes or so. We're just doing the 2 hours. I don't think Ed is streaming tonight, right? Where's my phone? Here it is. I don't think Ed is streaming tonight. I think because he's on the, I think he's on his way to the OCA. Yeah, he didn't respond, so he couldn't. Maybe he's not up yet, but I asked him if he was streaming. I feel like he said no. I feel like he said no, that today he was leaving, so he's on his way to the OCA. Oinky's going to be there. So if anybody's in Ohio and you want to go hang out with Ed and Oinky, and I don't remember who else is going to be there. I'm sorry. I know some of the rest of the people have said they're going to be there. I thought Primetime was going, but somebody said maybe not. I don't think Whip's going to be there because he's on vacation. So I don't know who else. Maybe the Metalheads. Maybe the Metalheads are going to be there. Pile Aquatics. So we don't see Kelly Foreman a lot right now. She's not on the Discord too often, and she doesn't come in too much. I think she's super busy. I hope she's doing well, though. But I thought of Kelly this morning because, you know what? I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna bring it up instead of talking about it and show you. It's not with Kelly exactly. It's where Kelly lives. Hold on. Oh yeah, Keith is on his way there right now. Yeah, Keith was on his way. That's right. He had to do a live stream this morning. Okay, so they're trying to get one of the mayors, and some of you might already know where I'm going. One of the mayors of Fort Wayne. They've got something going on right now, like his son. They won't put it. He was a mayor for a very long time and did a lot of stuff. He was the mayor of Fort Wayne, Indiana from 1934 to 1947, and from 1951 until his death in 1954. So he was the mayor of Fort Wayne, Indiana for a very long time, and his son is trying to get him to be, his name put on a lot of buildings and stuff, and maybe at least a town or something, because his name is... right up here. Why can't I do it? His name. So they're trying to get his name put onto stuff, on buildings and things, but there's a lot of pushback. I guess people just don't want to have his name on on the buildings for some reason. I don't know, why. I don't know why you would not want to have his name on one of the things. But so I saw Harry Balls this morning and thought of Kelly Foreman. It made me laugh so hard. It's, because I'm old, but my my mentality is my sense of humor is like a 12-year-old. I mean, look, we've been playing with poop for for at least a half an hour today, so your expectations should be set appropriately. That just made me laugh. So anyways, if you see Kelly Foreman, ask her how the Harry Balls movement is going, to see if he's going to get his name on it. Fort Wayne newscaster Bob Chase of Wow Wow AM related a story that he once pronounced the mayor's name, I can't bite, instead of balls, Beals. Mayor Balls personally called him following the broadcast to correct his pronunciation, saying, "Son, this is your mayor. I pronounce my name Balls." Mike Hunt is definitely trailing. Yes. Harry Balls Government Center, more than 10 times the votes received by the closest contender. And I get it. Okay, I get it. It's funny. But at the same time, the guy did. I mean, he was a mayor for the city for a very long time. And look at that. 1934 to 1947, the 13 years there, plus then the 3 years at his death. So 16 years he was the mayor of the town. They should name one of the parks or natural areas Harry Balls. There you go. Horse and race 2 weeks ago, no balls. Announcer kept giggling. That's where I got my Jennifer. That's where I got my Jennifer. Jennifer, that's where I got my name for my fantasy football team, was from a horse. And it was Hoof, Hoof, Hearted. Hoof Hearted. And the way the announcers said it was just made me laugh. It was like Cool Whip. Hoof Hearted. Hoof Hearted. Yeah, they could do something like that, You should have just said, "I saw Harry Balls and thought of Kelly Foreman. Let our minds run wild." Regardless, though, all joking aside, I hope Kelly is doing okay. The streams aren't the same when she's not in here. Discord's not the same when we don't see her. So hopefully she's, just enjoying some time, or she's just busy and stuff. Hoof-hearted. Hoof-hearted. Hoof. I love the way the announcers, they tried to make it sound so, hoof, instead of just saying hoof-hearted, 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 heard, hoof-hearted. They were like, hoof-hearted. Nathan, what's going on, Nathan? It's skipping over Danny in the birthdays. Is there something weird about the entry? I mean, what? Oh, maybe. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. When you double click that entry, it just goes to nothing, or maybe is that what it does on all of them? Oh, it does that on all of them. URL not found. Oh, especially because with that one, it was pulling everybody's together. So it looks like it's clickable, but when you click it, it's throwing the glass box hero behind the URL. But it doesn't look like there's anything weird about it. The formatting's not any different than anybody else's, right? Why would it skip over Danny? It pulled in the next birthday is Science Gal. So the formatting's a little weird on it, but it pulls it in. Huh, that's weird. Formatting looks better. Yeah, you fix that. You fix that quickly. That looks better. That's like, yeah, Tempa Tom, exactly. Let it snow. Let it snow. See you, Lori. Hope you're having fun with the doggy. Thanks for being here, Victor. We got about 6 minutes left. And again, I don't know. I think Skipper might do a stream tonight. I feel like we had this conversation, Skipper, Ed, and myself, and Skipper said he might be doing a stream in Ed's time slot tonight instead. So I think I will be with him on that. I don't know. He might have something set up. I'll have to reach out to Skipper and see. I'm not sure. But again, Ed might be just streaming. I don't know. I can't remember. I feel like we had a conversation, but I think Ed's on the road right now. So he hasn't responded. So just pay attention, find, look and see. Skipper might be doing a stream. But you still got the Hot Mess Express tonight. That's a good one. You've got Vibes sometimes on Thursday nights, right? At 8 p.m., I think, Eastern time. KG Tropicals, you don't know what they're going to do. It might be another premiere, or it could be a live stream. It'll probably be a premiere. That's been most of the time lately. And then I don't know about late. So let me go back and look at my list since we just got a few minutes left. Here's our list of stuff that we want to accomplish for the streams. Get better intros. Here, you know what? Let's just do this. Get better intros for all the segments. We didn't even do a Book of Foreman today, but again, oh, there you go. What did you have to do, Matt? Hi, Melvin. I'm just curious what you had to do to get it to work. What was it that set it, that wouldn't let Danny's birthday come up? Okay, there's Melvin too. Hi, Melvin. So we need the better intros. Because I like the voice overs for Patty's Box and the Book of Foreman. Snarf or Barf, and I haven't done anything at all for Bubble Babble at all. I told Chat G to fix whatever was screwing up. Okay. Dog treat camera. I actually can't implement right now unless I want to do a Wi-Fi camera, which I can. I can use one of the cell phones as a Wi-Fi camera. The rest of it is actually working. Except I don't know how to grab specific words out of a super chat. Oh, really? I thought you were joking, and it fixed it? That's awesome. That's awesome. I've been using Bard lately because I've been getting paid. I joined a thing where I get paid like $10 a week, $10 a month. I can't remember now, to test out Bard. So I've been using it quite a bit. They give us a special name to use, account to use with it and everything. It's been fun testing it. Dogs are barking like crazy. David might be back home. Oh, FedEx. Wally freaks out when the FedEx truck goes down the hill. He always backs down the hill and so the dog treat camera, I've got to wait until I buy a little 8-port USB hub, or set up one of the Wi-Fi cell phone cameras. It's easier for me because I use this thing called Droid Cam OBS, and it doesn't have that Wi-Fi functionality in there, but there's probably ways to get around it. I know I could use a Camo or something like that and do it, but it seems to work pretty well with the Droid Cam to bring those in. It's not a lot of features, but works. You know what? I'm sorry. I'll be right back. I got to see why they're freaking out so much. I'm back. Sorry. Neighbors having something delivered, or not delivered, some rock and stuff delivered. Okay, so this is on hold, the Get Dog Treat. Better weather plug-in. I'm actually happy with what we got. It's good enough. Like, I didn't need to be super... Hey, there's Lando. What's up, Lando? Where you been, Lando? I haven't seen you in a couple days. Hope you're doing all right. So I'm happy with the weather plugin. The stuff in red is pretty much done. Upcoming focus on schedule. I want to work that out, but I don't know how to do it because I want people to be able to put their own names on the schedule. Like, they can just go there and pick a day that works for them. But, you know, people are going to go there and just, you know, I'm going to have 6 months of hairy balls signed up for focus-ons. So I've got to figure out how to do that in a safe way and make it easy for people so that instead of emailing me, they can go look at the schedule, what's coming up, and then pick a date that works for them. And if they're the first one there, they're the first one there, you know. Sign Up Genius. You know what? I think, Jenna, I beta tested that because I get emails from them every once in a while that I thought was spam. But I think I did Sign Up Genius. I think I did some beta testing them, not beta, but for usertesting.com. I think I did a thing. I'll have to look and see. You can't put a verify function, so it doesn't add them to the schedule until you okay. Yeah, I'm sure there's all that stuff I could do. I haven't even started looking at it. I want it to be super easy, though. I don't want to have to do much with it. So I want it to really be locked down. I'll figure it out. It's way down my list, really. These are not in order of importance, although the number one thing up there sort of is. But this is not like something very close to the top of my list, you know, upcoming focus on schedule. But I think it would maybe get more people involved to want to do it if they could go look at the schedule and pick their own times. It did turn me to poop. Hold on. I am poop. I am poop. Hear me roar. So I've got to also, so the next up is to flesh out the 20 questions of Patty's box. And I do like the phrasing. Jorge, don't trigger me. That's the other neighbor. This is the other neighbor next door. They're all right. They're not bad. They're not bad. Gina. Hi, Gina. He came in right in time to see the poop. So I've got to come up with the process for the 20 questions for Patty's box. And I call it 20 questions, even though it's not really, because it's unlimited questions. Whoever we go until somebody figures it out. I'm gonna put a time limit on it for each day that we do Patty's box. But we go until somebody guesses what's in Patty's box. So let's say we do it on a Monday, and we do it for a half an hour. Maybe that's the limit, half an hour of guesses, and nobody gets it. So then the next day we start it up again and go from there. So there's not going to be a question limit. There'll be a per day limit, and we'll go until somebody actually gets what's in the box. So they exclude Bot and me from getting pellets. I actually found a workaround for that. So I'm just doing something different. Make poop do something. The poop is doing something now. Poop is working. Poop is doing something. Victor came up with a game, Guess the Snow Totals, which we can use starting like in December. I got to figure out how to do that too. I thought that they would be for points, for pellets. Like, we'll let you guys, the first week you can get your guesses in for how much snow we'll get that month. And I will take a video of me. How do I do that? No, we'll just use a website. We'll pick a website and say, okay, this website shows us the monthly totals. We're going to, whatever they say, that's what we're going to pick. So, nice. Silver Creek. Nice, Tomatillo. I'm not familiar with the XS. We've got some older ones like the 30 and the 60D and the EOS. We've got some of the older ones, but nothing new. So I've got to come up with the stuff for the snow total game. Then, like I said down here on number 10, use cell phone or the GoPro for that. So I just got to get the other USB thing. I don't know how to grab specific text from a super chat because I want to give for the super chats. If you just currently do a super chat, it does the filter, right? But I want to, if you say Wally in the super chat somewhere, I want it to instead go switch to the camera and feed him. And then Stream Deck on tablet. Yeah, I've got a little tablet sitting here that's pretty decent. And I'm trying out different, like the Elgato Stream Deck and stuff. There's a lot of software out there instead. So I'm trying some of that software to see if it's good enough. I really want to do this. Here, let's go ahead and close this. I really want to be able to do this for reading the Book of Mormon.
I want to do this. I gotta tweak this so that it sounds right, but I want to be able to turn this off and on super quick with just a push of a button. So when I'm reading the Book of Mormon, I can just do my stars and garters, and it'll change the voice. And hopefully it changed it. Did it change it? Because I can't see if it actually changes, but it should have, made it a little bit sped up and a little bit more higher pitched. Hopefully it did. La 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 la. I'm waiting to see. Helium levels increased. Thank you, Stephen. Tweak it, but tighten or loosen the knot on the airy balls. So I want it to be, I want to be able to just go like this and it sounds okay, better than when I'm reading from the Book of Mormon, Pubescent teen. Yep, there's one of those words. Yes, I sound like a young teen. So I want to change it. I got to tweak it though so that there's a lot of stuff you can do with it. Hold on, let me so I can do this. Is that better? Because I can't really hear it right now, and I can test it. But is that better? Does it sound? I want it to just sound, more high pitched, like my voice, high pitched. That's what I'm looking for. So I really just want to get, just so it sounds smooth. See, that's what I don't want. I don't want Alvin and the Chipmunks. I want it to sound more, I want it to sound feminine. That's what I want. Rico's nickname in college was Helium Head. What was that? Wow, look at that. The super chat. What the hell? Those are from way early in the stream. Those are like from the beginning of the stream. They just now popped up. What? Kyle was already a member. Maybe it was the day to redo it. Sounds like squirrel. See, so I've got to mess around with that and try and did I say hi to Paul? Hi, Paul. I've got to come up with a better way to do that. And I think that there's a way with this to do it. I don't know if... Does this... Hold on.
How about that? Does it sound smoother with that one? Sounds a bit like Cartman. No, Kitty, that's my Popeye. I can't do his voice, but Michelle does it great. She always says that, no, Kitty, it's my Popeye. It makes me laugh every time because she sounds just like it. Hi, Dylan. Hello. So hopefully this is not... Now, did this make it sound a little smoother? Because I can change it's called a format. I wish I could just hear it. That's what I need to do. I just need to make a stream, unlisted stream and do that. Not that voice. That's creepy. Okay. So if I go farther, is it worse? Is this like way worse? Is this like the emotionalness? No, this is a deep voice? That's weird because the pitch is way up. Buffalo Bill, yeah. Would you love me?
All right.
Well, let's try this then. Maybe this is better. Let's go way up here. Let's go all the way to the top. All the way to the top. Way up. Okay, so the format going down like that puts it deep. I thought it was just pitch that put that deep. Put it deep. Put it deep. Steep bop a doo, baby bop boo dap bop. Definitely a chipmunk. Alright. So maybe somewhere like here? Alvin. Alvin! Christmas. Nope, I forgot how the song goes. Okay. Brendan. Alright, so did that get any better from Alvin, or did that still way up there? Thank you for helping me again. Poopy poop. Poop, poop, poopy poop. That was the ESPN thing. Dun, 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 dun. Poop, poopy poop. Okay, so we need to go up here. Like right about there. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Skip bop a doodly boop. Ba-doop boop ba-doop ba-doop boop. One good mystery box or gift box shipping and a doggy box shipping. You're the best, Brandon. Thank you so much. And I will definitely do a unboxing video when it comes. Thank you so much, dude. Back to Cartman. So I wonder if we change the pitch then. Like if I put the pitch way up there. You know what? I'll stop messing with this. It's too, there's too much lag in between. I can just do, Mickey Rooney, I can just do I'll just do an unlisted stream and get it tweaked out. There's also other ways to do it. It does have the capabilities, because I did get it. I did get it one point. It was, I was very happy with it, because it basically sounded like, it was very smooth. I'm going to turn the filter off.
It was very smooth, and it was just sort of high-pitched. It was like, it was very smooth. I can't even do it, but it sounded like my voice, only smooth and higher pitched, right? It sounded like a female version of me. Melvin wants to know if anybody watched Garcia, our Aquashella video of Berto stealing some ladies' french fries. I didn't see that one. No, I did not see that one. I haven't seen Berto in a little while. So I'll tweak that. But again, I'm going to do that. The reason I even brought that up is because I'm going to have that on a quick button, so I can just push the button to get to that voice. So when I'm reading from the Book of Foreman, I don't have to do a voice. I can just read it, and it'll sound much better, you know? Mildly disturbing. Only mildly? Oh, Stephen, this cat threw up everywhere. Over 9,000. Well, I hope the cat's okay. Not really. I don't care. It's a cat. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I like cats. We had a cat for 20 years. I'm just a dog person, but I like cats. You know, there's nothing wrong with cats. I'll definitely pick up a cat and give it some loving. Talk Studio Pro for my lives coming up. Nice. Nice, Brandon. I hope you like it. I hope it works. Hope it works for you. All right. Well, anyways, I went 15 minutes over, so I think now's a good time. There is nobody else going, right? Maybe that's something you could do, Matt. You could do something so that they could see other streams that are live or something. You know, if they did FFL live or something and could see anybody else that's live. Sometimes it wouldn't work because there's so many people live at the same time. But other times there's only like one or two people. And then, I mean, I know that takes away from getting to fishfam.link. But I think that would be a cool thing to do in the stream, so that people could quickly see who else was live. And that actually is nice for us too, because I could, send people over real quick. If I knew somebody was streaming, I could send them over. I mean, I can go look. I can keep the site open and I can go look and see who's scheduled to stream and who's streaming. Like right now, it says there is. Oh, JT started. When did JT start? "15 minutes ago, right at 2 when I was supposed to be quitting." So to say sorry about that, let's send everybody over there. I am telling you. We're gonna send you guys over there. You don't have to go, obviously, but I'm going to end it, and we will do a send over as an apology for running 15 minutes over. And not like you can't do that. Anybody can go whenever they want, but still, I'm pretty sure JT schedules these. Where the hell is it? Man, I always forget. Customization? Yes, customization. There it is. There. So it'll send everybody over there automatically. So there we go. I wish that everyone had that Twitch ability to auto send their viewers on to someone else when I think they do now, right? I think they do. I think they do automatic. I mean, I think everybody has the ability to send over, but you just have to set it up. That's what I just did. But I'm going to end the stream now, and it will send you over there. I don't know if it's everybody. Maybe it's only people that are monetized, or maybe because at one point you could only send people to people you trusted, or who trusted you. Who trusted you and added you to a list. And now it's open to anybody. So maybe it's only people that are monetized. I don't know. We do it from time to time. Yeah. We do. Good Tool was Rico's nickname in college. Yeah, baby. Okay, so this is all set. So I'm going to end, and this will automatically send you guys over to see JT. And have a good day. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for the super chats. Thanks for helping me test stuff. And we'll definitely see you guys tomorrow, noon to 2. I don't know about tonight if we'll see you or not. We'll see if we see you. I'll definitely see you over at Fox Hands for sure.